Welcome to day 5 of our January challenge 2018 and our final day on our Rock to Joy piece. So we've just done a nice short one to get started. Tomorrow is going to be a rest day where I'll play through the whole thing, so there'll be a play along video. I'll also play tomorrow the Blistering Rock piece by Stuart Green, that this piece is like a taster to. And then I might also give you a little sneak preview of the piece that we're going to be learning after that, which is from the fabulous Wendy Stewart. So looking forward to that. But today, let's look now at these last 5 bars to finish off our piece. It looks like a lot, but actually there's a lot of repetition in today. So I'll play it for you first and then we'll go through it. Okay, and it can be really dramatic if we get this really right. So, top hand and right hand is on the higher E, F, G, and it goes. We're very used to this, and then the walking down to the red, swapping to finger 3, walking up, slide and add finger 2 on the red, but stop there. So it's like the second half of our Ode to Joy phrase, apart from that we're not putting in the last note. So it creates that anticipation, but oh, we're not quite finished. Okay, so the right hand, E, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, D, C. And we'll do a damp, and that's what that symbol there that looks a bit like a target. That's our damp signal. So left hand then is up in treble clef again. We have just been up there yesterday, at the end of yesterday anyway. And we've got our thumb on the red. This is an octave above middle C. And our third finger is going to reach down to the E just above middle C. Just a couple of notes there above middle C. And we're staying in this size of gap. And it's our same rhythm that we've got used to. And we're walking down a step at a time. Just 4 in our row. So we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and damp. Okay, so let's try that together. So your thumb is on the high red, finger 3 on the E. We'll bend our hand in, fingers in as we play that, but then we'll just move down 1, reopen it up. Try really hard to just let that third finger fall out, not creep up and over. Okay, here we go. Left hand, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and damp. Okay, and it will actually be a very quick damp because then we're jumping on to the next notes with our left hand. Okay, so we try putting that hand together with the top hand. Okay, so nothing particularly challenging considering what you've already done in this piece, but we need to get onto the damp on that 4th final beat. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and damp. Okay, we'll try it one more time, same thing. So your right hand is on E, F, G, 3, 3, 2, 1. You're going to play it there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and damp. Brilliant. Okay, so the symbol telling us to damp is in the middle of the 2 lines. So I tend to do that as a 2-handed damp. There is a symbol at the end of the whole piece where there's one immediately after the other. I've never hugely distinguished what the difference might be there, other than because we've just done a massive glissando and a big resonant chord, it might just be really make sure you've damped everywhere and make sure that you're really nicely damping separately. But we'll deal with that when we get there. So we're now into our 3rd bar today, which is bar 22. We've just done our damp. Left hand is going to jump to C, D, E here, and it's going to play that little final phrase, that final hint of a phrase, C, C, D, E, D, C, damp. So it's again sort of hinting at it, but not quite getting there. Notice this is marked mezzo piano, so we'd play this a bit quieter. And for me, I'm on metal strings because I'm on the folk harp. So a little bit below centre might make it a little bit less resonant. So that's quite a good idea. So let's play that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and damp. And if possible, it's a little bit harder on the metal strings to do the slide on these wire strings. If possible, do that. Mainly for consistency, because that's the pattern you've been doing all along. If that feels too awkward, you could just do 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3 with the damp. So long as it's clean and we hear the notes, that's the most important thing. So we've got another damp there. Then both hands are on exactly the same notes again. These are the same notes happening over and over again. Left hand on middle C, going up C, D, E. Right hand an octave higher on C, D, E. 3, 3, 2, 1 we're playing. To that same tantalising, almost finished point. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and damp. Because we're back on gut strings in both hands, or rather not wire strings, then the thumb slide should be easy there to do the same in both hands. And notice it's marked fortissimo, double F. So really suddenly, rah, really strong. Again, damp, then that damp is in the 4th beat. Then you've got the 1st beat of the next bar to get your left hand ready on our octave C with the G in the middle, the octave and the 5th. And hopefully you'll just open your hand onto it. And while that left hand's getting ready there, your right hand with its thumb is back to the G all the way up by your shoulder. So you have 1 down, damp, and just a really firm damp there. And I'm putting left hand right down on the lowest strings and right hand here. It might even be a hint to keep damping for longer, just to almost sort of dramatically stay on the damp. It could even be a hint for that as well, the way that he's got the 2, or the way I've written the 2 there, which mimics the 2 that we get at the end of Stuart Green's piece. Okay, can we put let's put all of that together, all of today's. So from bar 20, our last 5 bars, right hand on the E, E, F, G, left hand thumb on the C, finger 3 on the E just above middle C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Stay on. Okay, super work. Have a listen to the play along video as well, so that you can try that at some different speeds and maybe build your speed up. But well done, super.